Hello everybody, Mr. Ristow here. Welcome again to Tonka Online, AP Macroeconomics. My previous video, if you watched that one first, it was the one that provided just a little bit of background information about myself, where I'm coming from. And this video, if you're watching this video now, it means that you have enrolled in the course, you're on Schoology, and you have made your way to the welcome folder. This video, I'm going to try and keep as short as I can, but this video is going to be more about things specific to the course. So right now you're looking at my Schoology page the way I see it. Yours, of course, is going to look a little bit different than mine, but the folders and things posted there are going to be, of course, the same, and your calendar is also going to be the same. So I'm going to try and take you through just a few things, mainly from the welcome folder. Hopefully you can see the cursor on your screen, making my way up to the welcome folder here. And like I said, I'll try and keep this brief. Okay, but I do encourage you to watch the whole thing. Whether you are new to Schoology or not, everyone is new to the course. So it's going to be helpful to know how to kind of navigate your way around. And there's just some things here that are posted that I want just to clarify from the beginning. And if you have any questions, of course, please feel free to message me in Schoology. That is the primary way of communicating with me and I with you. Or if you need to email me, that's okay too. I just can't promise as quick a turnaround. Okay? Schoology, of course, the primary way to contact me, I'm not sure if this shows up, this piece here on your page, but the primary way, again, is through Schoology message or through my Minnetonka email address, the first name dot last name at mtka.org. Okay. Since it's online, of course, we technically meet each day, or you do, since you have access to the course on the weekends. And what I want to take you through here, there are a few things in the Schoology page that I want to point out, or excuse me, the welcome folder here on the Schoology page. And we'll just kind of go in order. We're not going to go through all of these because some of these you can look at on your own time. And you can point those out, those items, out to mom and dad as well. First thing, though, is this AP Classroom folder. Make sure that you are registered in AP Classroom, not just because you'll have access to all the materials and resources there that the College Board provides, which are great. Videos, progress check questions, all kinds of practice, multiple choice, and whatnot. But you need to remember enroll in AP Classroom and then go to total registration on the MHS website if you plan to take the AP exam. That's really important. So it's kind of a two-step process. You register AP Classroom, and then you go to MHS, the Minnetonka School District website, go to total registration, and you register there, and that's where you also pay if you intend to take the AP exam. Okay, they will not get you an exam if you are not registered in AP Classroom and also through total registration. So here are the directions, the PDF. If you've never done this before, if you haven't, you're going to need to create a College Board account. If you've done this before, this will be a piece of cake. Here is the AP Classroom, the online macro AP Classroom code in which to join. You're going to need a code. It'll ask you for a code. 9992WQ is our code. Okay. Once you're in AP Classroom as well, though, you will see our section. I believe it's labeled something to the effect of online AP Macro, and the code will also be posted there, so you can't miss it. Make sure you do that. The earlier, the better. In fact, there are deadlines for spring courses. The next item here is an introduction activity that I'd like you to complete. That should be the first thing that you do once you're in the course. Just tell me a little bit about yourself in this discussion board. Just follow the prompts and post it to the discussion board. It should not take very long, probably just a couple minutes. The end product is going to be about a minute or 2 minute video that you're going to post that I can watch. I'll make some comments on it. Other people will be able to see the video. It's just a way for all of us here who are in the class to get to know one another. And it's a quick, easy way to do that. The next item is my video. This is the video that I had posted. If you have watched this video already, you know what this is. If you have not watched it, I encourage you to watch this video. This is more about myself, my background, years teaching, how many years in Minnetonka, that kind of thing. So I encourage you to watch that. The next series of items, all deal with AP Macro. The course description, which is straight from the College Board website. This is the AP Macro syllabus, the course syllabus, the course description, again with the breakdown of the units. This here is your textbook. It is a digital textbook. It is by Paul Krugman. It is the Macroeconomic for AP 3rd edition. So you will want to and need to access this. So it's very easy. It's PDF. It's in a PDF version. So it's very easy to download and put on an iPad or what have you. So this is where you can find your textbook. This next one here is the reassessment policy. So I'm going to open that one up so we all see it. Due to the fact that this is an online course, essentially the exams are, open note and whatnot. You are going to be placed on the honor system, however. There's to be no looking or anything like that in terms of internet and things like that. And really the tests and whatnot, the internet isn't going to help you. In fact, it's just going to waste time. But please be aware that there are no reassessments moving forward in the course. And like it says, this is due to the nature of the original assessment being essentially open note summative assessments. If necessary, exams may see the points possible dropped depending on the overall average performance on any given exam. And it has been known from time to time, it is not guaranteed, however, that the points possible on any exam could be dropped by X number of points, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and that is to allow for the rigor of the macro exam that the College Board gives in May. Okay, so again, I am not saying that will happen each time. You should always work under the assumption that it will not or never happen, but keep in mind that it may, and I'll make that, I'll let everybody know when I'm doing that, or if I did that, and you'll see the points possible adjusted in the Schoology gradebook. Okay, so please be aware of that reassessment policy. No reassessments. All right, so you're going to prepare very well for each assessment as we move forward. There will be 6 of them. There will be 6 unit tests in the course, 1 on each unit. The self-pacing guidelines, I want to open this one too because this is really important. To be a successful learner in Tonka Online, what you want to do is make yourself available and consistently and routinely be an active member, an active participant in the course, anywhere between 4 and 5 times a week. That equates out to, you want to spend maybe 6, 7, 8 hours a week on macro. That's kind of the College Board rule of thumb. You especially want to follow the dates and deadline dates for the course. And if you have any questions, make sure you communicate with me throughout the course. That is really important, that you communicate with me instead of letting things go. Now, this is the piece that I wanted to point out to everybody. I am a stickler for deadline dates. All right, when deadline dates come and go, we are done. We are moving on to the next unit. What does that mean for you in macro? It says here, online students, this is straight from the Tonka Online policy. Online self-pacing is flexibility to complete work within a unit time frame, not flexibility with unit deadlines. So what does that mean? Online students have the flexibility to create their own schedule, plan your learning, the course content, within the unit due date and deadline parameters. Okay? It goes on. Students have a certain degree of flexibility to choose when you will complete assignments, interact with the content. However, assignments need to be completed at regular intervals, as required by the course, and meet the assignment due dates and deadlines for each unit. So what that means is, similar to a traditional classroom, if you were sitting in a classroom, we would have due and deadline dates. And what that means is, once a unit exam has been posted on your calendar, it means that the formative work for that unit will time out and lock. There will be anywhere from 9 days to 12, 13, 14 days for each unit. There will be plenty of time to complete formative work. But once that unit exam is posted, The formative work will lock and it will time out at midnight the evening before the unit exam is posted. All right? And I will not reopen it. I do not reopen it under any circumstances. It is up to you to get the work done, to get it complete, and submit. Okay? And if there's a problem, you're going to need to let me know. Otherwise, I don't reopen reading quizzes. I don't reopen any formative work. You can choose how to do the work, when to do the work, within the time frame of the unit. Once the unit is done, we move on. Okay? Now, the summative exams, those drop boxes will remain open in the event that you cannot take the summative exam on time. Those drop boxes will not close. Okay? But if the summative exam cannot be taken on time, if a summative exam is taken late, or any summative is submitted late, there will be point deduction. Okay? Usually a week is 10%. Anything after that, up to 2 weeks or later, 50%. Okay? I don't mess around. We don't mess around with late summatives or late work of any kind. Okay? It's not good when the semester ends, trying to get everything in. So keep those things in mind as you work through the course. All right? And again, if you have any questions at any point, please let me know. Some other things that'll become all more clear as we move through up to our first unit exam. Here is my welcome letter that I sent out in Skyward not too long ago. There will be probably some sort of reading assignment, either from Naked Economics here. We'll see. There will be some things that I post on your calendar, some readings that will go for each unit, so you want to be available. You want to keep your eye out for those. I will also put those in the content folder for each unit, something that we're coming up on right now. The rest of these you can just look at your own leisure. This is about the course. It's a little Google presentation about AP Macro. This is the College Board description of AP Macro, and the rest of these items are for Tonka Online students like yourself if you need technology support. Okay, so this folder, for example, technical support if something goes wrong with Schoology or Skyward. There's some more tips here to be successful with Tonka Online, especially if this is new to you. Tonka Online is new to you. Some Schoology basics and some other strategy. If you're having trouble viewing grades, the Tonka Online course drop form, if you have to drop for any reason, and then the fee waiver, if you meet the criteria for that. All right? So those are the things in the welcome folder. Do start here. Remember, your first assignment is to do the introductory activity discussion board. This here is my daily schedule at Minnetonka High School, and where I'm found, I'm in room 2533, by the way, in the social studies department, if you're in the building and you need to get a hold of me. Contact information, and again, my semester 2 schedule. This is a pacing calendar. So what this will show you is not every detail, not every assignment. In fact, it's just the opposite. It is a pacing calendar telling you approximately when I will be posting that Unit 1 exam, for example. When Unit 1 formative work will time out, and so forth. Holidays, when we're not in school. Very broad, very general, but that will give you an idea, in case you will be gone, when approximately those unit exams will be posted on your calendar, which of course is over here on the right. All right. Everything I will post here, whether it be an event, formative work, summative exam, you want to pay attention to your calendar. If you have any general questions and I'm not available, throw it on the discussion board here. Maybe someone else will see it and they can help you maybe before I can. Okay, so I encourage everyone to post things on the discussion board if you have questions. We work out of content folders. Here's the first content folder. Our first unit is on basic economic concepts. I'm not going to go into the content right now, but you will notice that the very first thing in each unit folder, content folder, is a video, a short overview video that I've made of the unit. You need to watch that video, okay? That video is going to provide you with an overview, just like it says, of the unit, what it's about, right? Each unit folder also has a folder that has the Google slide notes in it, other lecture videos. These videos right here are extremely good. These are ones that were made by the College Board in the summer of COVID. I would highly recommend that you watch those. They're fantastic. All right, use them to supplement your book. There's a couple other things in here, some other videos. There's PDFs, okay, of items. These are essentially PDF copies of handouts and whatnot that we may or may not use. All right, these are not assignments. They're not posted as an assignment. That is a separate folder. Okay, that's the homework folder. You'll see those on your calendar. And then here you have the lessons. I encourage you to look at each lesson. Sometimes you'll do something, sometimes you won't. Sometimes it'll just be a matter of watching a video. You'll notice that these are in sequential order. This AP Macro course follows the AP Macro College Board curriculum, course exam and description. So this follows the course description as it's laid out by the College Board. So 1.1 is specific to scarcity, 1.2 this topic, 1.3 so forth. That's what those numbers mean, okay? And then finally you have a folder devoted to the reading quizzes, which I'll make available on your calendar as well. All right? So that's basically it. I try to keep this short. It's been 15 minutes. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, message me in Schoology, email me as you get started. Be aware of the calendar, what is on your calendar, and if you have any questions at all, always communicate with me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right? It's very, very important that you communicate with me and that you time manage very well. All right? Stay on top of things. Don't let things go. Do not procrastinate. All right, so with that, hope you guys have a good rest of your day whenever you're watching this, and we will talk to you soon and looking forward to a great semester. Bye for now.